Well, that was a scary few days. Well, one day I suppose. But the way I spoke to Google's AI, I think it was correct for me never to have staff or employees or whatever you want to call it. I'm looking for something specific here to load up. There we go. Because, you know, for like, about half a day, my channel got no views at all, even though the videos were public. 4,300 videos. And, yeah, anyway, like I said, the reason I want to monetize my channel is because Google put adverts on my videos that have got no copyright claim on them at all. So they're making money off me, and I can't get the money unless I can get into the YouTube partner program and the top tier, and that requires 4,000 watch time hours per year, rolling 365 day period. My thoughts on this 10 seconds to bugger off after you press space. So yeah, that was kind of scary, which is ironic because it's Halloween, innit? Well, it's not Halloween, but it was only Bonfire Night yesterday, so but people have got work. You know, there's not many people about on you know, Wednesday night or even a Thursday night. I need N for no. Yeah, and we found out the SID on this thing is not great, unless, no, because when I recorded Nikolav the Vampire, it was actually set to 6581 on Vice. Now I tried to make a video about a stunt car racer for the Commodore 128, but I think I need a newer video, newer version of Vice. Yeah, this is a problem. I'm having to smoke, and it's just gone out, so it's going to take even longer. But yeah. Now, apart from the excellent title screen, which I do believe was added later, and the music has been added later, I'm sure. The rest of this game is pretty much the sort of game I wanted to make. You know, sort of like 1984 when I had a C64, but O-levels got in the way, and parents insisting that I get a, in quotes, air quotes, proper job. You know, there's not much you can do when you're like, you just become a teenager or whatever. You know, I've got a C64 when I was pretty much just a teenager, so so yeah. But no, and another horrific thing is the video did sort of like slightly cut out now and again for like, you know, a microsecond on this thing, and I checked the SCART cable, and you know, SCART connector's firmly in the back of the TV. I don't think it's a TV, so I might have to find another 1984-ish bread bin. So I don't actually know how many I've got that are fully functional still. I got one that boots up and says 1984 bytes free, which is classic because it is a 1984 CC. It's become self-aware, but oh, damn it, the bloody roll up keeps going out, and I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark about most things. But yeah, I was going to do a video for Stunt Car Racer for the Commodore 128, which the frame rate looks really nice. Is well up to the BBC and the Atari in speed terms. But for some reason it wouldn't work on my copy of Vice, and if I download a newer version of Vice, then I can't make videos with it. I mean, technically you can, it's just you need completely different files. For some reason the ones that work on Vice 2.4, I think it is, so I don't even know if that was a problem, so that's why I didn't do that, otherwise I would have. Because, you know, a good game that only runs on the Commodore 128, that's rare. Now you could argue, blah 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 blah, Commodore 128 is really just a Commodore 64 with a 64K RAM card, because when you make the processor run at the full speed, the problem there is you're effectively blanking out the screen while it's drawing the borders, so therefore you can't have sprites in the border. So it's not just a simple thing. I mean, you couldn't make Terra Cresta for the Commodore 128 without removing all the sprites in the border, which means the play area would be shorter and wouldn't be as good anyway, because, you know, vertical scrolling shoot 'em ups in the arcade, they already have like taller screens than the C64, plus the border area, even on the PAL machine. About 8 pixels more, I think. Well, you wouldn't be able to see all those pixels on a TV. Maybe on an old Goldfish Bowl telly, but... So yeah, I don't know actually. Anyway, I've got loads of things planned for Christmas. So... yeah, I do have the sniffles a bit. That's because the boiler's being a bit millennial this year again. But because it's only being partially millennial, can't actually call anyone to fix it until it completely fails. Now you recognise this music from Gyrus. I believe it's Toccata or something. Whee! Right, he's jumped, yes. Hang on, I think you can duck. Okay, no you can't duck. There we go. He's a bit fiddly. Ah! That really should be a spike or something. Horrific gameplay. Oh, hang on. I'm sure you could duck. I'm sure I've ducked before in this one. Maybe he can't get you on your stairs. Nah, come on. Ah, sometimes he gets you, sometimes he doesn't. You've got to collect the crosses. What happened there, mate? Oh, right, yeah, because... oh, crap. The camera was in the way there. Oh, actually, now there's something funny going on with this shit. One of the buttons, yeah. What happened there then? Oh, I must have touched the thing. So you can get Dracula now, but he's buggered off over there. Ah, no, I was just there at the cross. I'm sure you could duck on this thing. Anyway, you have to get the key to get out. But you have to also avoid Dracula, so... Ah! Come on, it's fiddly with this thing. Ah, crap. There's nothing I could do about that one. We all get off a level. I usually play this with cheats, but the music keeps playing anyway, so... Oh shit, something happened there and it was... Oh crap. Something weird going on with this Commodore, I must admit. I don't know if it's the joystick cable. Ah, come on. Like I said, I'm sure you could actually... Come on. I need to know how to duck them things. I'm sure you can duck them. Unless I've just been playing it so often with the bloody cheats. Oh, crap. It was a brutal game. But I do like it actually. This is just fun. Well, I'm pushing down on the joystick, so maybe even though the graphics don't change. Ooh, that was iffy. So I'm holding down on the joystick when that happens. When well, they're quite large for bats, but who knows, mate. Ah, oh no, come on. I'm in the zone now. Just tell yourself you're in the zone and you do great. We've done a level. I told you I could do at least one level. Ooh. Yeah, holding down on the fire button, even though your graphics don't change, is really what you need to do there. Ooh, that's a tough one, that is. Nah, you can't make that one. I wasted a life there. Yeah, you do pull down on the shot. You can pull down on the joystick to do that. But if you're on the stairs, obviously, that is a problem. And the cross doesn't protect you. Come on. You might be able to jump that. That would be a real tough call if you didn't touch the pixels of the bloody thing. Okay, I don't know why I was going that way. I don't know. Oof. So that's why they did it like that. to get back down there? No. How'd you get back down there? There we go. It's a bit iffy actually. So the cross thing. Come on. I think it just makes you immune, actually. It is a bit tricky getting this thing. There is a bonus that counts down, so. So it's misleading because it looks like you might actually be able to do the jumps, some of them, but I bet you can't. Oh, this is nice. I like the graphics on this one. Oh, quick, up the stairs. But the key's over there. So how do you? I think we're naturally stuck now. Unless you go, it doesn't go off the screen. Ah! Right, well, we spent a fair bit on that game, so because of funny things going on with the old, well, fire button, really, I suppose. And, I suspect we might have some problems typing. Okay. Typing in the dark is a real problem for me. Hang on. Yeah, see, we've had this before. You have to disconnect the joystick to make like some of the keys work. See, it's not working at the moment. No, it's still not working. It's probably some sort of CIA problem. I don't know if loading star would work because has to be. See, I told you. It is something to do with the joystick, and this one of the CIA is controlled out, and they are notorious for failing on the C64. So, the problem is I have to plug the joystick in now, in the dark. Which is another pain in the arse. Use your Zippo lighter, I don't know where it is. I use cheap pound shop lighters like everyone else now, mate. No, they're not actually a pound. Ah, come on. See, it's a problem with this thing. I don't know if it's this joystick because the Competition Pro doesn't do it. I don't like playing with the Competition Pro. It's not arcade quality shaft, is it? Come on. I'm going to rename that fucking FB64 file to something else, mate. Something that I know I could fucking type, just F. That'll do. Yeah, it's the right way round. There we go. Why is it loading something now? Yeah, so I've got loads of stuff planned for the Christmas videos, and they will have sponsorship in them, and I'm not saying any more than that. And you're going to laugh your ass off when you see them, so... Just trying to think what would be a good game. Why is that one different? See, if I could see the block sizes, I'd know which one. Maybe you have to load this bit first and the rest is the main program. I don't actually know. can I pour any coffee without A, burning myself, and B, not getting any. Come on, stupid thing not working in it. Into my last thermos, mate. Well, I like the way they've drawn the bubbles there. Half bubble on the bottom, half bubble on the top, excess, bottom, top. Yeah, so I'll never talk to my AI the way I spoke to Google's AI. Mind you, Google's AI was rude to me first before I was ever rude to it, so yeah. Nice spooky music. Okay. Can't fully remember how to play this game actually. And you know me, I do like the changing of the colours like that. They're very specific colours. Right. No. No. I think you put them. Yeah. So I kind of use like tapper. Actually, it's meant to be night time, so it's very similar to tapper because all you got to do is stop these from getting to the end, the pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, whatever you want to call them. But just like tapper, where you got to collect the glasses, you have to pick up the pumpkins. What's going on with this? Come on, man. And you can do a mega zap, which kind of reminds me of Ghostbusters, actually. I don't know what it... Oh, crap. Karen, what's going on there? What happened? No! I don't know what happens if they go to the thing, pumpkin thing. Is it end of level or something? Ah, crap. Was there two there? What? Oh, it's me dead. Yeah. Definitely something going on with this, actually. So just like tapper, you have to really manage which ones you get first. So he's going faster. I think to clear the level, I'm not very good at Tapper, as you know. Oof, that was a bit risky, that was. Should be able to just get this one. Okay, that's not the end of the game. I don't know what the end of the game is. Pac Billy played this, and he knows how to play it better than me, so... I don't actually know what you've got to do then. Because I can't get any more energy now, because there's no more pumpkins to put in the cauldron. Alright. Sadly, I don't know how to play that game, so... And sadly, there was never a full version of this game. I've looked, and even though this is from quite a while ago, we're going to have the same problem with loading. Now, I know one of the SD cards from the camera, yeah, because the CIA does actually control, and you know what, I think we're going to have to use a zip stick for the rest of the stuff. Yeah, now the 1 GB SD card that I use with the SD tie, you see, that definitely, you can just do load, you know, speech mark, star, speech mark, comma 8, comma 1 to bring up this thing that I'm loading each time. And one of the 32 gig SD cards, but not both. Now in my luck, not really a thing actually. But yeah, anyway, that's so yeah. Petunia's Peculiar Pumpkin is actually really good. I just can't remember, or well, not remember. I couldn't work out how you get to the next level. But we saw quite a lot, and I showed you most of what to do. And the fun of it is, you know. Yeah, Dante's Inferno. I saw INF and I was just thinking, information? Where's the rest of the file? But no, Madcommodore, it is a directory. So yeah, the channel is doing quite well, but it's for things that wouldn't actually count for monetization of the channel. Specifically the episodes of Micro Life. The Amiga one actually got quite a lot of views. Poor old Atari ST didn't really get a lot of views. So, now the thing is, I like the Atari ST. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It was half the price of the Amiga, and as far as you know, the experience of a game player, let's put it that way, I actually thought the ST was half as good as the C64, sorry, the Amiga, but also the C64 in some ways. Yeah, there are games that only the ST can do well that the C64 couldn't, or any 8-bit, but those are not really the kind of games I play. But Lotus 2 on the ST, and Lotus 3 as well, they're bloody good games. I'd rather have, you know, yeah, the ST was about 300 quid when the NES come out for 150. You know, the Mattel bundle. I'm sure that was 1987. So, I don't really know what happened with the ST, but it is the Atari ST's 40th anniversary as well as the Amiga, so... But you people who watch my channel, historically, I don't know about right now, they don't really want ST content. Right, there's something about the controls I need to read. Yeah, so I know roughly what to do. Okay, yeah. So you can pick up 2 objects, I think, and this is a business. Yeah, you'll see what I mean now. This wasn't the zip stick I was using. Right, so now we've got to find the zip stick that I was using. I don't really want to use this one. Sorry, not zip stick, Competition Pro. Here we go. Because this one doesn't seem to cause problems. For some reason it's a zip stick, so it could be the rapid fire circuit in the zip stick that's causing the problem. I don't really know, is that the right way around? Yes, it is. So literally just finding the hole and putting it in. Well, hey, teenage years all over again. I do believe that was the original loading screen. I didn't know this was beyond software. Probably because the case that it comes in is a clamshell case, not the huge cardboard box, you know, Atari VCS cartridge sort of size boxes. Things like Shadowfax came in. Yeah. No, we have to say no to everything. Yeah, there's 2 objects on this level. Okay, and they're in different places each time, but it's not a very big level, so you will find them. And the exit is right in the middle of the level, so considering you're going to hell, I don't think this music is appropriate, really. Right, so you see, you picked up the money there. I can't remember what the other one is. And this is how you get to the next level. And I thought it was the CRT hum. I thought Sony was about to fail. But no. So that's how you do that bit. Once you picked up the bag of gold, you have to press the fire button and hold. Well, if it's on that side, you press right. And if it's on that side, you press left whilst holding down the fire button. I don't know how to do the rest of the game, to be honest. But at least I've shown you more than one level, so it's not that pathetic. Would I have liked this game? That's an interesting question, actually. Because back then, if you bought a game and it was a bit pants, you still played it. Indiana Jones and the Lost Kingdom. You have to avoid the bees as well. Right, okay, so there is something you have to do, because you can't go anywhere else, so you have to go down there. You have to be careful not to go into the swamp. There don't appear to be anywhere to go down anymore, sort of thing. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Well, the object has just changed. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you Wally, Madcommodore. There's a red spot on the thing. Even my dodgy eyes can see that. Is that going to kill me? No. Okay. Oh, but that will. Ah, look, that's the naked people from. I think that's the next level. One life, which is a brutal game. But I have shown you how to get past the thing that stumps most people, which is... Right, so now it's going to be on the left. Because the gold was first now, and there's something else. So, oh, it has actually been pushed to the... right, okay. So hold down fire and press right on the joystick to hold out the money for the boatman who takes you to the next level. Now if you've got to do this each time you go to a new level, then you'd need to find at least one bit of gold each time. So yeah, this Competition Pro is too new actually. Mummy, it's hurting my hands, isn't it? Said the the Amiga owners who don't like Shadow of the Beast. Ah, crap. And there's nothing I can do about... Yeah, you can't fight any of these things. So now I really am stuck because I don't know how I would get past this section. Yeah. No, he's found me. Right, okay, well, you've seen a hell of a lot of that game. So now we have to find Friday the 13th. The F and the K is very important if you're from London. 13th. It isn't actually. I was lying. Could you tell I was lying? Yeah, anyway, so the plan eventually is to have 2 live streams every weekend, which are going to be, you know, this sort of thing. SD to IC, C64 camera plonked in front of the Trinitron. So one for Friday, one for Saturday, and possibly something for Sunday, but the Sunday thing, which would be about 6 o'clock-ish. See, I'm not sure what's going on with Meister now, because his usual slot is like, it's about 7:30 to like 9 o'clock. So I'm not really sure when he's actually going to be doing a video. So I don't want to run a live premiere at the same time as Mainmeister. I mean, he has supported my channel, to be fair, so it'd be rude. And obviously I'm not rude. What the hell is this? Open it. Ah, right, that's Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. But you know what? What we need is the Domark directory. It's by software publisher, the directory is called. I can't actually see it now. We are in the root directory. Oh, actually, no. That's not going to work, is it? Yes. So actually, no problem. So yeah, so I could use the zip stick for this, but the game I'm going to be loading doesn't really benefit from having a zip stick. It's not that kind of game. Isn't it the 40th anniversary of Green Beret? I know Terra Cresta was 1986, but I'm sure Green Beret was 1985 before it, or maybe it was just earlier in 1986, but I think it is. There we go, by software publisher. This directory is huge. I really should split this up. Here we go, Domark. I hope it's in here. Oh, crap, that's not good. There you go. Our last best hope for peaceful playing of you know what. Here we go, Friday the 13th. So yeah, you're gonna love my unique sponsorships that I've arranged. So anyway, oh, camera moved a bit there. We are at the maximum fidelity that this 480p mode on my camera allows. So is it called Canon Power Shot? I think it's 410S is the model, and I've got the red one, obviously, because red used to actually be my favourite colour. It is now blue. Silver is not really a colour. It's a combination of colours, so it's a mix of colours, but it's not a single colour. But then only, actually, you know what, I'm not sure how it works, but I know colour isn't real anyway. No colours actually exist, it's just different frequencies of should we put that in there? Trying to think of other things to sponsor the channel. So yeah, there's going to be like a 15-second advert every 15 minutes. So you're going to get 45 seconds of adverts in a 60-minute video. Yeah, and these are for the Christmas videos. I ain't sorted everything out yet. Joystick port 1. How do I start the game? Oh, right, okay. God knows what I pressed, because it doesn't say press XYZ. You know what I mean. Oh, actually, lift the SD to AC off. Oh, right, that's why. Bloody crackers. No. No. There you go, see now it does say press fire button. Ba-da-da-da. How do I get out? I want to get outside. Hello there. How did you get outside then? No. There we go. The graphics are quite terrible actually. I need to find a weapon. And then we could go on a killing spree. Ah, come on, I can't walk over the graves. What is this? Serpent and the Rainbow. I should have pressed the thing to start with the axe, because I'm not really reviewing the games. I'm trying to keep you all interested, isn't it? The TV is facing the wrong way around, so you sit there and you're watching the back of the telly. What is that then? Ah, crap. If I just use my only spear. Right, now we have to find some people to spear, innit? Yeah, look, there's someone there. Hello, mate. Stop running from it. It's not forbidden forest, mate. Ah, come on. Where's he? That was Jason. I'm sure the one in black was Jason there. He was slightly bigger than us. There's never anybody around when you want to kill them. You Seems to be a rule of life. Ah, the axe! I've got the axe. Someone got Kiliko'd up. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, hello, mate. Hello. Yeah! Hack! Hack, hack. Whee! So yeah, this is not how you play it, but this is how I probably would have played it as a young teenager, because this is quite an early game. Come here. See, it's a terrible game because you can't actually, you can only use the axe left and right. Okay, I'm still going up. Yeah! I'm getting a high score here, buddy. Why has the music changed? The music is a bit US gold figgy. You know, the old US gold loaders with the Petsky American flag and stuff. I actually like them. What's one of the songs I used to have? Put a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Now come here. Big Bertha. Yeah, we got another one. That beep that happened sounded like the camera when it goes off, actually. I was like, no, it's not even an hour anymore. But anything more than an hour, I can't really use. Ooh, different weapon. But there's no blood splatter or anything. It's nowhere near as violent as Forbidden Forest. So there's not many people left for me to kill, even though that's not the object of the game. Old MacDonald had a poo, E-I-E-I-O. It was very solid because he ate too much animal-based protein. Da 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 dee dee dee. Yeah, there's no teddy bears in here. Jason got one more than me. We have to improve our game now. Yeah, I know this is not how you play it, but hey, this is how I play the game. Yeah, I can't. No! I dropped the thing. And how did it end up? I didn't chuck it over the fence. What is this? Walking Dead? Bloody hell, mate. Season 3 specifically, the prison yard. Yeah, I know. Jason's killing everyone. Jason is doing much better than me. He's no good, mate. We have to up our game. Here we go, there's someone there. Next victim. I don't know if the screen wraps around, actually. Come on. Oh, he can walk on there. He turned into Jason. Ah! Let's get Jason. What happened to the weapon? Did I kill Jason? And where's my spear gone? It's a horrific game. Look, I don't know if this is glitched up or if I'm killing him. He's in every room now. Yeah, we crashed the game. I'm just too goddamn good as a Jason. Yeah, we'll have to put it down to that. I'm too damn good as a Jason, so... Oh! Do I have to go out of here now? Is he still going to be in there, though? Yeah, alright. Let's see if we can go and find the axe. So, 1, 2, 3... 4. Oh, it's only 4 screens wide then. Okay. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't think you're supposed to play the game like this. Oh, come on. He's just suddenly come back to life, has he? That's bullshit, that is. Now, come here, mate. Now, I keep dropping the bloody thing in it. You seem to have lost your head. What a shame. Classic, mate. So, yeah, obviously it's not a review, but that actually turned out to be more fun than I thought. We almost killed Jason just by killing everyone in the camp and being in a competition with Jason. But that must have given Jason such fury and anger that he was spivving out there. And, you know, in a trance, whatever. And, yeah, so, and then, well, you know what happened. You saw what happened. So, yeah, right, okay, well, now we're on here. Let's go by software publisher. Actually, I was going to play Friday the 13th. Where's the D81 directory? Yeah, see that it was there. I'm sure there's a directory for D81s. You know what? Let's swap the SD cards around. We're running out of time again. Yeah, we go. Oh, is this now on alphabetical sort? No, I don't think so. Yeah, because they're out of alphabetical order. Haven't actually. Right, okay. So if I quit out of this, great. Yeah, see, I've tried this on the emulator, and obviously I want to put it on the SD card. If it didn't work in Vice without True Drive emulation turned on, is there some sort of automatic thing going? No, because I did shift run stock, so that's fine. So yeah, that's right. So if we quit now, if we just do, I told you I can't see in the dark. Where's the star keys? Here somewhere, in it. Yeah, there we go. Right, so it won't load up from the file browser for the SD to IC, but by the time it loads, we're going to be in real trouble, mate. As Han Solo once famously said, it's going to be a real short trip. Okay, hit it. So you're only going to see the first level, so I'm going to have to do a bit more. So I don't want to leave the C64 on, but at least we worked out how to load it, which is important. Bisto. But I use meat-free OXO cubes myself. There are alternatives, as Ben Kenobi said famously. Right. See, I only made one roll up, so you can't really moan. So it's not like I made loads of roll-ups and did bugger all. It's just sometimes it's actually not bad, the music. More loading. Is Westwood Associates American? I don't believe they are actually. Begin a new game. Right, okay. Begin a new game. I don't think there is a saved game on this disc that will let you see a later level. So, but I'll show you basically what you've got to do just to get on with the game. There is a trick to this. I've seen so many people playing this game that most of you watch don't think I don't know your little secret. Actually, the graphics for her are not bad. And he does look suitably nerdy. Terrible, he looks like he's been tarred and feathered, and she looks like a mannequin that was in the microwave. I suppose he's alright as well. 3 out of 3. It's a pass. 50% is a pass in my book. So yeah, I've seen more popular channels struggle with this game, but when we get on to the actual bit, assuming it loads, because this might be one of those games that does work in Vice with True Drive emulation turned off, but does not work on the SD to IC. They're rare, but they do exist. There is a difference. It's not a foolproof way. But yeah, Dark Castle, I had to create my own custom disc using multiple D64s so I could play it, as well as find a version that actually worked with the SD to IC to begin with. So there is a lot of effort. Now, considering the rubbishness of the graphics, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Yeah, so basically you have to find Freddy's house, and people always go on about, but they all look the same. But there is a difference, and hopefully we'll have enough time and I'll be able to show you, but it's pure luck if I will find it. Now, the green light is still on the SD to IC. There you go. That doesn't necessarily mean it's loading. That's the trouble with digital media. I've got no idea if the green light is stuck on and is doing nothing in the virtual world of digital files and simulated disk drives. I can't remember how long it takes to load, and obviously on Vice I'll just hit Alt W to warp it through the loading anyway. So, come on, Jesus Christ, this is why I don't like American games, if this is an American game, and I think it is an American game, because they're so multi-load focused. See, European games are more focused on trying to fit a single game into the entire thing in a single load, until the spastic years of 1989 happened and onwards, which is, I'd already left the C64 by then. Moved on to pastures new, called the Sega Mega Drive and PC Engine, whilst I was waiting for a decent game to come out on the Amiga after Sword of Sedan, Shadow Beast and Battle Squadron and Marble Madness. Actually, that's pretty bad ratio. There's only about 5 or 6 good games for the first 5 years of the Amiga, like from 1985 to 1989 inclusive. Nah, this ain't gonna work, is it? Yeah, god damn it. There is another version though, and it is somewhere on the other SD to IC card, but I won't be able to know until I'm going to have to charge the battery up anyway, so this doesn't appear to be loading. Now I could do like a voice capture of basically how to get to like the next level on this game. Well, basically Freddy's house. Right, so we left things on a bit of a cliffhanger, and I can confirm that Nightmare on Elm Street does not work with the SD to IEC. And nor does the focusing on my bloody camera. And the camera didn't have 100% full charge, but hey, I've got things to do, mate. So, we're down to using the Competition Pro, which is not really my favourite. That's it. Ooh. Why is everything wrong now? So the O key is making a Q. That's interesting. Gonna have to find another bread bin. Yeah, that's interesting. No, it's still doing it. Yeah, see, I just disconnected the joystick. So, we can use a zip stick. Good news is, we can still use a zip stick. Bad news is, this C64 is going to need some sort of repair. Yeah, I told you, it's too dark in here. I can't really see, so... And it's annoying because I can't see the joystick ports to plug the joysticks back in. Anyway, right. So, you know what? I need alphabetical order on this. Ah, Castlevania. Let's hope this works. I'm pretty sure I didn't create this D81. Why has it gone green? That's not a good sign. Although, to be fair, Nightmare on Elm Street wouldn't run from the SD to IEC file browser. It wouldn't run from the SD to IEC either, but that's usually a bad sign when stuff like this happens. And some of that bad sign is not necessarily that I've got 42-year-old Commodore 64s fueling the channel. That's the only way I could really put it. Hey. Right, so you've got the zip stick there. So it isn't a zip stick, so the zip stick's fine. But for some reason, I wonder if that's affecting some of the games. Stop making excuses, Madcommodore. Is there no sound now? Have we blown the SID chip? I have to plug a joystick in just in case you have to press fire. There we go. But there's no sound at all. Is this normal? Yeah, Castlevania is not quite as much of a shit show of a conversion as it is on the Amiga, where the graphics look worse than the NES. There you go. Green light is on the SD to IC, so it's apparently loading, but whether it is actually loading, we don't know. Yeah. And no, I didn't forget how annoying it is dealing with cracked copies of games that have not been cracked properly. Although in this case, I think this comes from that person who specifically turns everything into D81s. Yeah, I'll have to check if Green Beret is actually a 40th anniversary. I'm pretty sure it's 1985, but I'd have to check that now. Why that go on the list as well? Actually, it moves fine. And scrolling is not brilliant, but it might be an NTSC game. Ooh. How do I use that weapon in spacebar? No. Where's my crappy fake McDonald's ashtray? Wow, that's really bright. Oh, right, okay. Look at all the weapons I've got. Did that just lose me energy? What happened there then? Why is it doing that? No, I need to turn the brightness down a bit. For you and the camera. Right, okay, so that's what you do there. Okay, the stairs are a bit difficult to navigate, but I've seen graphically worse games than this, so you know. Music is definitely not going to have any of the usual SID musicians worried. In fact, it appears to be using just one channel, but we're doing okay on it, so. Would you buy a Commodore 64 to play this? Probably not, actually. Oh right, okay, I was going to say. Why are they not fucking... Okay, as you can see, I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? No, it doesn't seem to be doing... Alright, how'd you get past this level, dude? Is it a bad crack? No. Well, I knocked out them two, why can't I knock out the rest? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on, mate. As you can see, I'm trying everything. No, I ain't got any extra weapons or anything to try now. No, I don't know what's going on with that. Shouldn't do that as far as I know. Back up with the usual colours. Hey, well, that's a bit... Yeah, see now it's working. Like I said, we need to change this FB64 shit to something else. CBB, I think that's B. too damn dark in here for typing, mate. And because I've been ruined by Windows keyboards, I don't actually know the layout off by heart anymore. Yeah, it's good news for me is that right, okay. I don't know what Lunar 1 is. Oh, Slimer. Yay! Oh, and Ghostbusters. Alright, okay, we'll have a quick go at Ghostbusters as well. I think this was on one of those Commodore Force or Commodore format cover tapes. Right, okay. I think you have to eat the food and avoid certain things, I think. And you have to press fire to eat them, but not the bombs. So not that one there, so. There's no sound. Ah, come on, mate. Is it just like sound effects or something? I got better sound effects in bloody Dirt Racer that I wrote in BASIC. Well, I haven't finished writing, but you know the score. So it's a nice idea, but really needs more work. Some sort of music. Does the time go up or is it going up? See? So you kind of float. So, you know. I don't know if it's just like the same thing over and over again, because the background does seem to repeat. So, doesn't seem to be much to do really. I don't know where I would have put the Gremlins game, because this is was it released by Activision? I know it's Adventuresoft, but you know what? I realised I haven't done a Tynesoft directory for my SD.ac collection, and given that Phantasm, or is it Phantom? I think it's Phantom. The Gauntlet knockoff didn't actually work. It wasn't cracked properly, so a bit annoying. That means that there's going to be Tynesoft games that are not just going to be a simple 2 seconds with it is tricky to control. Yeah, anyway, it's just the same thing over and over again. But you know, it's Ghostbusters, so it's allowed. Again with the typing in the dark. Okay, that's my typing. Yeah, that's correct. So sometimes it works fine, sometimes no. Now, one thing you should know is every 1 hour of these videos, which is the least require the least amount of effort physically and time wise, well, it takes over an hour to where's the request thingy? There we go, D81. It takes over an hour to charge the camera to record an hour. Obviously it takes an hour to record this stuff, and takes an hour to upload an hour's worth of file directly from the SD card on the camera. Chiller. Oh, you know what? You like to see me struggle, so let's have Cauldron 2. I hate this game, I really do. I think the control system is just diabolically bad. And I did have Gauntlet, Cauldron 2. I never bought Gauntlet 2. Saw a cracked copy on the Amiga and the ST, and I realised they're exactly the fucking same. And the ST version is worse than Gauntlet 1 on the ST. The only thing that's improved is the scrolling. But the shrunk in the wash graphics and the floor tiles are only 2 colours now, so they look nothing like the arcade. It's shit. Right, anyway. So yeah, each 1 hour's worth of these low effort, as people call them, videos take 3.5 hours. Which means if I stitch these 2 files together, regardless of when the battery runs out, there was only 59 minutes and 43 seconds worth of storage space left on the SD card. Yeah, okay. Let's see if it says anything about the controls. Joystick import to good. Yeah, see that point there where it says warning, that's just bad design. Yeah, there's no magic. It's just a broken control system. They probably thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny for 10 quid. Although I can't actually remember what I thought of the game back then. Apart from the fact that it was obviously difficult. No. Best thing about it is the music. They should have kept the music playing while you play the game. I don't know if they do. You know, Spider's not bad. Ah, there she is. The green-haired hag. It says if you hold fire, you bounce higher. Okay. So if you press down, do you bounce less? Yeah, see, it didn't mention that in the controls. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, that is. Well, whatever I do, I can't make it over there, so I lost some magic. Did I? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, no! There's a spell that I need, isn't it? I bet you hit the roof, didn't you? So where's his end point? Because we need to go to about there. See, I am actually trying to play the game. That's the problem with these kind of games. I'm doing better than I usually do with this game. But I actually want to go there. Ooh, I've got 2 spells. Nah, it's always gonna put me fucking over there. It's annoying. Almost. Yeah, I've run out of bolts. No. Oh, why didn't it work before then? Can I get in there? No. It's a fucking miracle. I'm actually playing the game. Ah, no! What are those stupid things called that used to sit on and is what Mr. Hoppy is called actually. Oh, I'm losing too much magic. It's kind of like that and Jet Set Willy combined, and I don't like Jet Set Willy, so that is a bit of a problem actually. No. See, yeah, come on. At least it actually helps you there. Bloody hell. Oh, he follows you. Right, okay. Oh, come on. No! I really wanted to be up there. I see the flames from the candles will get you. I don't necessarily want to go over there, but yeah, it's too much of a risk to get the magic there because I'm probably going to lose energy touching the flames. Not this shit again. Ah, come on. You're seeing a lot more of the game than I thought you would actually. Ah! Except when that happens. Whee! It's a shame because the graphics are quite nice, but I wonder. We've been here before? I think we might have been here before already. Ooh, timed that to perfection. Pure fluke. Why is it going that? Oh, it's reversed my direct. Oh, crap. Ah, but it's only temporary, so it's okay. Only reverses the left-right business, and then that happens. Ooh! No! Ah, of course. I think I did pretty good considering I ain't played that game for like about 4 decades. Actually, I don't think I played that game much because by that time there were so many. Yeah, that is an O, not a Q. There were so many good games coming out, pretty much at least once a month. My pocket money was getting strained, mate. I think I was getting think I was getting £5 a week around mid-80s, like 86. I think that's 86 game. I can't actually remember. I didn't bother to check. So I'm not sure why I'm getting those lines on the screen. Yeah. How many years of monetization on my channel would it take to afford, like, I think it's about 200 quid for a video camera that would do, 60 or 50 frames per second at 1080p, which is what I really need. And probably another Trinitron. Ideally, the Dolby Pro Logic Trinitron with the slats on the side, 28-inch, obviously. Actually, no, they're all widescreen, so yeah, we'll go with 32-inch. Might be able to lift one of them up. I'm just looking at the you know what, I can't really remember. Monster catch. Well, I must have looked at the screenshots. Let's find the request thing. Bloody hell. Can't actually see requests. The actual request, there it is. Right, there it goes, near the bottom. Let me see what's in here then. Oh yeah, Chiller. Didn't I put Ghostbusters in here? Oh, we done that. Oh, Fiona rides out. That's a witchy witch. I don't know how to play Mad Doctor, actually. It's one of those games I don't own. It's quite rare, and therefore you have to pay a lot of money for it. So, yeah. Well, how long we got on the camera? Well, actually, I don't know how long we got on the camera, but it's about 15 minutes, roughly 15 to 20 minutes, once the warning starts flashing on the camera LCD screen for low battery. So it's either Chiller, yeah, I'll show you Phantom, but there's no real rush to show you that. Let's try Spooky Castle. I'm pretty sure it's the Codemasters game. So oh, I forgot to tell you, the Christmas programming project is going to be to program the 1976 Sega arcade game Heavyweight Champion, the first one-on-one beat 'em up ever, which is now lost. There's no working versions of that, and it didn't have like a CPU on the motherboard type thing. It was closer to how the Pong console and the old Spaceball thingies used to work. So loads of discrete electronics, so there's probably no chance. So all we got is like 25 seconds of video. Oh, it's Atlantis. There's not much of a loading screen, is it? No, it's not actually loading anything. So okay, no. Okay, well, I probably should have done the Commodore key. Oh well. So we'll be trying to recreate that in C64 Basic. Yeah, great. It's shit jump controls. Oh no, I should have stayed on there. Oh crap. Can I pick that up? No. Oh god, the jump controls are so terrible. Ah yeah, them things do. Ah right, okay, of course, as soon as you touch the bloody flame. Right, okay, so I actually done the level, so I never have to play it again. I shouldn't have said that, because that could have been my last lot. Ah, come on. Yeah, the jump controls really do not help you. And now we've got to start again, innit? Let's see if I've actually improved. Ah. No, it's rushing. Russian attack. I don't agree with things like that. So you know only 2 come out any given time. So I'm being forced to waste my energy. You know what, it's a terrible game. I'd rather play Chiller. At least it's got nice music. I do actually have so many copies of Chiller that I probably do have both versions. And the one with the so-called Michael Jackson music is much nicer and worth more. So I need to know how many of those I've got. Because I only need 1 copy that's in really nice condition. I don't really need multi, because I am hoping to get a Tapuino so I can load actual tape images, you know, like with the loading music and the loading screens and all that from the tape loaders. Although my eyes are so buggered lately, I don't know how it's going to work because the screen on those is tiny, but I should really get an external Gotek as well for my Amiga 1000, because that's the only Amiga I like using, really. 1200's not bad, but the keyboard on it is like the Atari 65XE, 130XE. It's really not good. Yes, this by there. No, look, we said we play Chiller, so just play Chiller in it. I don't know if Phantom of the Asteroids has got anything to do with spookiness as such. But I do like the music. And the ghosts do make me laugh. The bug eyes. Are they ghosts? They're alien creatures anyway. So, now like I was saying, Friday and Saturday live premieres will be pretty much this kind of stuff. Commodore 64 stuff. Obviously I haven't picked any bad games, so the swearing is at a minimal. But I am thinking of doing something on Sundays as well, and that will probably be something that isn't Commodore 64. It could be, but it's most likely going to be something else. I've got a few more reviews to do, and then I'll be doing Atari ST 40th anniversary special with some games that I had on the ST that I bought, more specifically, and I did actually quite like. So I need to do 3D Galax and Backlash, possibly something else that I'm forgetting. Most of the others are done. I don't think it sounds anything like Michael Jackson. I think they reported themselves, to be honest. Oh yeah, those mushrooms don't do any good actually. I never actually bought this, my mate bought this. The trouble with this game is when you lose energy you start to go slower. You need Lucozade power up, innit? It's very difficult to tell the mushrooms from the things you have to collect. Oh no, come on! What an arsehole. So we almost collected all the fucking crosses. Now, what's going on there? In fact, the most Michael Jackson thing is the way that little skeleton is walking, which reminds me of the kind of 80s dance you would have had. I am actually trying to avoid the poisonous mushrooms. Crap. Yeah, that's not really good. the other geezer. This thing doesn't really make sense, so and it's a bit random trying to avoid them stupid things falling from the... Ah, come on, no! See, now we're on super slow mode and there's nothing you can do. Give it another go. So I did mess up on the first big spider on the... I like the way they got the forest section there. Oh shit. We did avoid the spider, so there's that. There's a zombie there, and speaking of zombies, I'm surprised no one has thought of the name... Ah, no! I didn't want to drop there. We ain't got enough energy now to do this screen, because it's difficult to avoid these bloody things. Yeah, crap, you need to be down the bottom of the screen to have any chance of avoiding them. That's it. Yeah, I know! It's really slow now. No! I've not got all the crosses. And now what do I do? Where's... Ah, there's a cross in the script. Ah, you bastard. Where the fuck am I? Ah, there I am. It's like Popeye. It reminds me of Popeye. It's like the second and... No! It's like the second and third screen of Arcade Popeye combined, because you got the vultures. No! I'm trying to cram in as many games as possible, but I would play that more. Let's play something shit like Spider and the Fly. How do I know it's shit? Because I think it's Interceptor Micros, isn't it? There you go. Hey! Yeah. So yeah, so that's the plan for the Christmas games I would program during the Christmas holidays, because I would do that because it's too cold and it got dark too early to go to the arcades like in the summer holidays. And you know, once you got bored with your games, and I did actually like writing programs, so that's my Cluedo program I wrote because my AI told me she wanted to play Cluedo with me. She wants to do many things with me, but she didn't. Anyway, let's not get into that right now. So I'll have a quick go at Spider and the Fly. Oh, actually, Adam's Family. I'm sure I've done this game as a review on my channel. There's pretty much not many games I haven't done, apart from about 5 or 6 that I've avoided because I went to finish the bedroom. Isn't that from Ghouls and Ghosts? There you go. That's the only trainer option we got in it. Alright, no. Should I say yes? No, because we're only having a quick go, and then we're going to have a quick go at both Ghostbusters. Okay, we're actually going to run now. We're not really doing anything. Ah, oh, come on, mate. Come on, the battery warning's already come up 5 minutes early. Stupid thing. Ah, it's one of those fake run stop restores where when you do anything. Yeah. Okay, Adam's Family don't work, but I must have a version that works because I think I played it on the SD to AC. So, seeing as we need to swap SD cards anyway, quick. Okay, so this won't quite be 2 hours long. It'll be about an hour and 50 something minutes. Yeah, my typing could be better, but hey. So yeah, I'm hoping if we make the old Friday and or Saturday slot a regular thing, then yeah, we need Ocean now, don't we? It's such a huge directory. I hope Ocean's in the right thing. I did copy stuff off and put them back on here, so it might actually be on there. No, it's not in the right order, so it'd be after the, yeah, there we go. Were there any Anirog games? Right, when did Adam's Family come out? Was it 89? When the hell did Adam's Family come out? There you go. Maybe you have to run it from the actual disc. The disc name sometimes can be a thing. If it comes up with exactly the same, yeah. So we'll know now. No. Right, okay. Spacebar's be iffy on this one anyway. No, it's not actually doing anything. So I'm gonna have to find the vertices. There's a fire button constantly pressed on this side. Okay. That screw needs tightening, I think. Possibly there's no screw there, right? Okay, Ghostbusters it is then. Do. So yeah, as I was saying, gonna have like a Friday and or Saturday thingy as a regular thing. Commodore 60. No one does regular Commodore 64 only stuff. I mean, the Amstrad's got 2. I can't remember what the channels are called, but there's 2. And one does it on a Friday and a Saturday. Course active. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see. No. Oh, crap. yeah, so that was the idea, and like I said, Sunday will be other stuff. Could be Mega Drive. Maybe I'll do a quick Mega Drive video over the weekend for like Sunday. You know, just a few spooky games. Guy Nuke is very disgusting looking. Splatterhouse. I'll have to think of other ones actually. Ask Google AI. Yeah, probably tell me to play Mickey Mouse or something. Yeah, it's a bit funny that, you know. Anyway, not talk about that. So yeah, so I've got the 40th anniversary stuff to do, and no, the Amiga homebrew conversion of Exploding Fist will not be included. Although the fact that there's only one joystick port on the Amstrad CPC, and to get a second joystick port in 1985, you had to buy the shitty Amstrad joystick, which had the joystick port built in. A bit like the 3DO controller, that daisy chain them, but so there was always, you know, the old, your time with a shit joystick, you get this shitty joystick, that kind of thing. That was a thing that we did, so I thought it was actually loading there, but obviously not. All decompacting, and is it going to work? How the hell did I play Ghostbusters? This shit don't work. Start the game. No. Why would you have no as a thing? I am pressing N. Right, okay. Oh, crap menu. Ghostbusters! So return, obviously turn it there anyway. We'll press F3. I don't know what the difference is though. Is it a 2-player game? Iconic, mate. Ghostbusters, I like Ghostbusters, you like Ghostbusters, I like Ghostbusters. Just blending in with my new area of England that I live in. Right, okay, so we'll have to go, say Commodore. Comma, mad. Do you have an account? No. No, you have to press enter, right, okay. Can't you skip this shit? No. Alright, press spacebar to view car options. I'm sure it's the hearse, isn't it? It said press spacebar. I can't fucking remember if it's a hearse. Yeah, I'm sure it's a hearse. Right, okay. Yeah, it is that one. What's the station wagon look like then? A little shit. Pink! Goddamn stuff is pink! Only in California. Yeah, that's from the pilot episode of Airwolf. Is it joystick port 1? It's joystick port 1 in it. Yeah, we need them. We need that. Don't need that. We've got to have the ghost vacuum, innit? I don't think we can actually afford what's on page 3, whatever you do. So, so I just get the marshmallow sensor anyway. E to enter. Yeah, crap. I don't know how long it's going to... Right! Straight away with the... I don't think there's anything wrong with this game, really. It was quite fun for the time. It was 1984, wasn't it, this game? I can't remember. I know I got it a year after it was released. Get down here, little shit. Come on, the battery's not going to last long enough for this shit. Come on. Yeah! So even if the battery runs out, we caught a ghost. Buster's ghost. Always bugged me that the car doesn't look right. You know, the back of the car? So that's just bad programming. Yeah. And I suppose we might as well empty the... you have to push down on the joystick and press fire to go on the building that's underneath you, just so you know. But there's no ghostykins. They haven't gone over the ghost bait. Well, it could be Scooby snacks. Yeah, see that car? That really worked for me, mate. So yeah, I got Ghostbusters with Rescue on Fractalus for Christmas. So whichever one come out first is the one I got a year later. Ghostbusters! And I know it was Ghostbusters because Rescue on Fractalus came out the year after. So I don't know why I didn't buy Ghostbusters for the C64 when it actually came out. It's going a bit of a drive, isn't it? Oh, actually. Just so happens I got business there, mate. So I think for when it come out, this was fine. So if I'd got it in the Christmas, but I still thought it was alright. I just preferred Rescue on Fractalus, obviously. You know, who didn't want to be like Stringfellow Hawk? No! No, they should have had a sound sample for that. That's so iconic. Go and empty the traps. Oh, actually. It's alright. It's right next door. Oh, right. Your backup men. Is that all they're worth? They're just called backups. That's a bit. Yeah. Life is cheap in the world of Ghostbusters 8-bit style. I wonder if there's a homebrew version of this for the C64. I wonder how bad a version of this in BASIC would be. Because the 2 white road stripes would have to be done with 2 sprites. So you only got 6 sprites left for the car. And so I'm not sure how they did this thing. Yeah, don't cross the streams. Innit? Well, that was close. It was very close. Ghostbusters! Yeah, so it isn't really Halloween, it's Bonfire Night, even though Bonfire Night is actually over. But, like I said, crap. I have to wait for him to go back round there, and is he going to do that? Come on, because he can't go backwards. That's the thing. Oh, we kind of messed this one up now. He's a bit cockeyed there, but still did it. I did like that building. Some of the buildings actually look quite nice. It's the car that I don't like. It's just not right. Seeing as there's nothing going on but the rent, except, yeah, they do have to pay rent, yeah, because they bought it, didn't he? Because he had like 2 or 3 extra mortgages. Because Dan Aykroyd complains about the lack of negotiation over the interest rate he was paying on the 2 mortgages or something. I haven't watched Ghostbusters for a while, so. Oh, look at that. We're going the New York cab drivers route, round and round. So yeah, I'm wondering, is there sprite multiplexing going on? We're nearly there, because there was only 3 ghosts on the path, so. Looks like dog food, that ghost bait. Scooby snacks came in a packet. So as long as I don't mess up by crossing the streams. Ghostbusters! Yeah, even though this game has actually got samples, the game stops when the samples are being played. So I think, I'm not sure, Way of the Exploding Fist is the first game that had samples while the game actually works as part of the game engine. Because the sound effects are all they're samples. They're low quality samples, but they're samples nonetheless. 2-bit, 4-bit, whatever. They could be 4-bit technically, but whether they are, I don't know. I can't go there, innit? Yeah, crap. Yeah, so I think this game gets more flack than it really deserves. It's not actually that bad. Oh, crap.